Y'all want to try it again?
Yes, please.
You're rolling.
Oh, comrades, tread life's journey. Take Jesus as your daily guide. Though you may feel that you're in safety without Him walking by your side. But when you come to make the crossing and ending out the pilgrim way, if ever you will need a Savior, you'll surely need Him on that day.
It's amazing how many people from country music come from the Appalachian Mountains. You know, music, it's a way of life here. Everybody plays a banjo or a fiddle, and they're passed down from generation to generation. I don't know how many old-time fiddle albums we've done, you know, that they learn the tunes from their father.
That you will ever make it old.
My dad, Charlie Maggard, cut his first record in 1964 in the living room.
I dreamed of this the other night.
Dad built a room on the front porch, probably 8 foot by 6 foot, and that was the first studio. My bedroom was right beside the studio, so I heard the bass and the banjo up to way in the morning a lot of times, you know. He was a anti-aircraft machine gunner, and he went to the South Pacific, and he was in Australia and shot down a plane. And out of the metal of the plane that they shot down, they built a guitar. They took cables that went to the props of the plane and made strings. He played all over the South Pacific, New Zealand, New Guinea. When he seen California, seen land, he threw it in the bay. It would have been worth $1 million to us, you know.
I'm sorry, friend, but you are.
He was a district manager for the newspaper, so he would travel and he would take his guitar with him, and he would end up playing music with somebody on the front porch. And so everybody knew him, and I think that's probably what led to this music business.
What are you doing now, honey? I still can't get the guitar to suit me.
My soul is filled with joy divine, Since Christ the Lord is truly mine,
This little town gave Dad and I the key to the city. And who would ever thought that when I was tearing the town up, being a teenager, you know? If I'd had the key to the city back then, it'd have been some trouble. But to have made it in the music business in Big Stone Gap, Virginia, I don't think anybody would ever thought that we would have been here 40-some years.
Travel that way.
Much better, by far.
Yeah, that felt a lot better.
There's a few words I've got to fix.
I think mine's almost perfect.
Oh, God.
The repeat business and friendship and, like I say, the network, that's what's helped us get through the hard times.
We'll listen to it through and then we'll fix what we need to fix.
Listen to the shepherd.
Ralph and Jim Lauderdale had already done one record, and Lost in the Lonesome Pine was the second album, and one song was cut in California, but the rest of the songs were cut right here and mixed right here. It won a Grammy for Best Bluegrass Album of the Year in 2002. It was just unbelievable to us, you know, here. You know, I called Dad the first thing. I said, that's amazing.
Calling us over.
It turned our whole thing around. We started doing more bluegrass and acoustic music, mountain music, after that than we ever did before.
When Jesus heard of Lazarus, he came to visit me. Found Lazarus 4 days in the grave. He told Mary and Martha he's only asleep. Then Lazarus heard him say,
We don't try to be like Nashville because we're totally different. Our sound is different because it's more raw. It's not as processed. We are what we are, and our sound speaks for itself, you know, and what we do and how we do it.
Is that okay, guys?
Music has been a part of my life that I couldn't get away from. So I had to be a part of it or go move somewhere else.